39 steps.
Okay, okay. I'm not sure, but I know it's not the Three Musketeers, because I've seen that, you know, and in film and things. And the 39 Steps is more of a spy thriller, if I'm right. So, I'm going to go for Prisoner of Zenda, damn it.
Okay, Prisoner of Zenda, elimination strategy there, giving you the right answer. Good start, Bruce. Prisoner of Zenda, Rudolf Rassendil. Okay, CJ, first question. Which famous book is largely set in and around the Yorkshire town of Whitby? Oh, Bruce would like this, good Yorkshireman. Is it Frankenstein, Dracula, or The Invisible Man?
That's Dracula, damn it.
It is Dracula, it's the right answer. Set in and around, well, part of it set in and around Whitby. So, one each. Bruce, which British artist is known for his spot paintings, which consist of grids of coloured circles on a plain background? Is it Anthony Gormley, Damien Hirst, or Grayson Perry?
You see, this is the art section. I'm not going to be 100% sure here either. I know it's not Damien Hirst though. Grayson Perry I've not heard of, which means I've got to go for Anthony Gormley.
Okay, Anthony Gormley, didn't think it was Damien Hirst, hadn't heard of Grayson Perry, and there we are. With the wrong answer, not Gormley. Do you know, CJ, the other two?
It is Damien Hirst.
It is Damien Hirst, so always barking up the wrong tree there, Bruce. Spot paintings, as well as pickled sharks and other things.
Oh, really?
So, a chance for the lead for CJ. CJ, who wrote the novels Jules, Secrets, and Rogue? There are three. Who wrote the novels Jules, Secrets, and Rogue? Catherine Cookson, Nora Roberts, or Danielle Steele?
I think that's Danielle Steele.
Jules, Secrets, and Rogue, written by Danielle Steele, is the correct answer. Gives you the lead. Okay, well, it means you've got to get this, Bruce. What was the title of the first novel by the Chinese-American author Amy Tan? Is it The Joy Luck Club, Falling Leaves, or Wild Swans?
Okay. Wild Swans is really jumping out on me, but I can't give you an explanation why, but I've seen it on the bookshelf. I suppose that's an explanation why, and I'm going to go for Wild Swans.
Wild Swans. Okay, first novel by Amy Tan to keep you in it, keep your hopes alive. If not, CJ's through. It's not the Wild Swans, it's The Joy Luck Club. Yeah, Amy Tan's first novel is The Joy Luck Club. So no luck for you there, Bruce, which means, as you can see from the scoreboard, CJ doesn't need to face another question. He's in the final round. You won't be playing for the 15,000 today, Bruce. Would you both please come back and join your teams? As it stands now, the other side of the mountain, I've lost one brain from the final round. The Eggheads haven't lost any. We'll play our second head-to-head of the day. This one is going to be politics. If you'd like to play this one. It can't be you, Bruce, but any of the other 4 team members there.
OK, I think I'll do it, David.
You're going to do it, David. And which Egghead would you like to play, apart from CJ, any of the other 4?
I think Barry, please.
Barry. And this is where you really want to adopt the Sir Alan persona and say, Barry, you're fired from the final round. Let's see if you can do it.
It has been said before.
Let's have David and Barry into the question room, please. David, would you like to go first or second in this politics round?
I think I'll go first, please, David.
OK, first it is. Good luck, David. What is the name of the post held by the person responsible for overseeing each constituency's results at a general election? Is it the returning officer, the commanding officer, or the recruiting officer?
I'm fairly sure that's the returning officer.
The returning officer, it certainly is. Reads out the results with the monster raving loony party in the background making faces over their shoulder. OK. First blood to you then. Barry, what name is given to the draft of an Act of Parliament as it passes through the legislative process? Is it invoice, note or bill?
Given some of the recent acts that have passed, I think it should be called an invoice, but it's a bill.
Controversial, Barry.
But accurate.
It is the right answer. Bill is correct. OK, back to you, David. In 2008, Ed Davey and Nick Harvey were appointed to the front benches of which UK political party? Liberal Democrat, Conservative or Labour?
Well, I've never heard of them, so on that basis I would think that they're more likely to be Liberal Democrats. But yeah, I'm going to say, because I've never heard of them, I'm going to say Liberal Democrat.
They are Ed Davey and Nick Harvey of the Liberal Democrats. It's the right answer. So 2 to you. Barry, second question. In the 2000 US presidential elections, who stood on behalf of the Green Party and gained nearly 3 million votes? Pat Buchanan, Warren Beatty or Ralph Nader?
Well, Pat Buchanan is an extremely right-wing politician. Can't recall Warren Beatty standing, but I do know that Ralph Nader tries to stand almost in every election, and he is a Green, so I'll say Ralph Nader.
Ralph Nader, 3 million votes in 2000. It's the right answer. Well done, Barry. 2-2 in a very exciting politics round. David's third question, which could win the round for him. Which term refers to a type of parliamentary constituency prior to the 1832 Reform Act? Is it kettle basher, pot walloper or jug whacker?
Kettle basher, pot walloper. I don't really know why it's calling out to me, but I think I'm going to say pot walloper.
Pot walloper. Calling out to you, maybe some residual memory from the school days. It's the right answer, pot walloper. Gives you the lead, and if Barry doesn't get his third one correct, he'll be out. Barry, in September 2008, Quentin Bryce became the first female Governor-General of which country? Is it Jamaica, Australia or Canada?
Interesting female name, that, Quentin, but I believe she was a Governor-General in Australia.
Australia. Yeah, Quentin, I was thinking that. Quentin, it is Australia, it's the right answer. OK, well, it's all square. Very, very exciting second round here. David, it means we go to sudden death, so we're going to remove those choices now. Just got to hear an answer from you, and this is your question. During the 1997 general election, which candidate was known as the man in a white suit?
It was the BBC guy. I can picture him, Dermot, but I can't remember his name. I don't know.
Can't give me a guess, David. This is the curse of sudden death, isn't it? Without options here, you're not able to conjure them up.
No, it's gone. Sorry, it wasn't there in the first place.
Are you passing?
I'm passing.
Okay.
I don't know this.
Take a pass on that. Check with Barry.
I believe he fought the Tatton seat. It was Martin Bell.
Yeah, Martin Bell took on Egghead.
Neil Hamilton.
Neil Hamilton. OK, well, nothing there for David, but Barry still has to get this if he is to win the round. Bashar al-Assad became the president of which Middle Eastern country in 2000?
He's the son of Hafiz al-Assad, and both were presidents of Syria.
Syria is the right answer. Barry, you are through. Only just. Bad luck, David. You won't be playing in the final round. Would you both please come back and join your teams? As it stands, other side of the mountain have lost 2 brains from the final round. The Eggheads haven't lost any yet. Our next subject today is sport. And who'd like to play this? Emma, Jonathan or Rob? Sport.
Has to be Bob, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think it's you.
Yeah.
Second that one, yeah. Okay.
OK, Rob, who would you like to play from the Eggheads? It can't be Barry or CJ.
I'd like to check on the delightful Judith Keppel, please.
The delightful Judith Keppel.
I'm not.
Not to play sport. Now you've made her angry. Still all Hulk-like. Let's have Rob and Judith into the question room, please. Rob, it's sport. Would you like to go first or second?
I'll follow the pattern. I'll go first.
OK, good luck. Which substance do players usually apply to the tip of a snooker cue during matches to help it grip the cue ball? Chalk, resin or talc?
Well, I've played a fair few games of snooker myself. I know that one's chalk.
Yeah, resin would be good, wouldn't it? Just stick the ball on the end. Couldn't go wrong. It's the right answer. Chalk, good start. Judith. The tennis player Andy Roddick represents which country in the Davis Cup? New Zealand, South Africa or the USA? The tennis player Andy Roddick represents which country in the Davis Cup?
I think he's American. I'm fairly sure he's American.
So what, then he represents South Africa?
No. USA.
USA, you sure?
Well, as sure as I can be.
It is the right answer, yes, Andy Roddick. USA, American. Okay, Rob, second question. In May 2008, which former Scottish Rugby Union player was appointed head coach for the 2009 British and Irish Lions tour to South Africa? Is it Andy Irvine, Gavin Hastings or Ian McGeechan?
I'm pretty sure I know this one, and I'm pretty certain he lives not far from me. Assuming it's the right answer, I'm going to go with Ian McGeechan.
Ian McGeechan is the right answer. Ian McGeechan, yes, head coach for the 2009 British and Irish Lions tour to South Africa. So 2 to you. Judith, second question. Phil Brown, born in 1959, was appointed manager of which football club in January 2007? Hull City, Middlesbrough or Fulham?
Well, that means he's 49 now, doesn't it? Not that that's really relevant, but it's a good delaying tactic. I have an instinct it might be Hull City. So that's my answer.
That's your
yes.
answer?
Yes.
Phil Brown.
Yeah.
And Mighty Hull is the right answer. Well done, Judith. Rob, at the 1980 Winter Olympics, Eric Heiden won 5 gold medals in which sport? Alpine skiing, speed skating or curling?
If I'm honest, winter sports isn't one of my strongest areas. For the reason only that it's one of the more popular sports in the Winter Olympics, I'm going to say alpine skiing.
Okay, bit of a blank area. Winter sports for you, and Eric Heiden won 5 goals as a speed skater. Okay, well, Eric Heiden was a speed skater, so a chance for Judith to win the round.
Wow.
Judith, in 1945, which golfer won a record 18 tournaments, including 11 in a row on the United States PGA Tour? Sam Snead, Ben Hogan or Byron Nelson?
Dear. I have vaguely heard of Sam Snead and Ben Hogan, but not the other one. I think it might be Ben Hogan.
Okay, Ben Hogan to clinch the round. It's bounced off the cup. It's not the right answer. It is Egghead's
Byron Nelson.
Byron Nelson.
Oh no, never heard of
Nelson. Well, some comfort to you. Another comfort being that you don't go out, because Rob also slipped up on his third question. So we go to sudden death. And Rob, as you saw with David there, we remove the choices, gets an awful lot harder. This is your question. The stadium that opened in 1997 to be the primary venue for the US Open is named after which tennis player?
I'm assuming you mean in tennis, by the US Open, and with that in mind, I think it's Arthur Ashe.
Arthur Ashe is correct. The Arthur Ashe Stadium won the US Open in 1968, also won Wimbledon, didn't he?
Yes.
75. Arthur Ashe, legendary tennis player, so put you in the lead, Rob. Judith, which swimmer regained his 50 metres freestyle British record in 2008 at the age of 38?
I don't know, I suppose that's in the Olympics. I'd have absolutely no idea.
Are you going to hazard a guess or pass?
I'll probably know it when you say it, but I simply can't drag it out at the moment.
So it's a pass.
It is a pass.
Strictly Come Dancing?
Oh, that what was he called? Tall one.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name even now.
You just said it. Second name.
Foster.
Yeah, Mark Foster.
Mark Foster.
Which means flying the flag for other side of the mountain is our Rob there. You're going through to the final round, playing for £15,000. Would you both please come back and join your teams?